Hey, what's up, Apology Video Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good today, and all the reasons I'm so broke for this hobby, I can't afford it. Like, I'm just dragging my feet here. What am I even still doing hanging out here? By proxy, everything I'm around, it's just the money's being sucked out of your pocket right into just a void of nothingness because of how broke I am. Exhibit I. I've moved on to figures now. Yeah, we're talking about these. I think I've talked about these before. I think these figures are super dope, by the way. This is one of the Halloween ones. It's like the Haunted Village fountain or something like that. You got Muck, you got Feraligatr, there's a little magic carpet at the top. Man, you got all the Mimikus back there. Check out all these dudes scaring little homies. This is a cool figure. I really do like collecting the holiday figures from the Pokemon Center. Really neat, but they're broke. They're for brokies. They're not even for cards. How do you even grade this figure? How does this get a PSA 10? What do you do with that? Oh, there's like a little bit of paint imperfections. Oh, that's gonna be a PSA 8. Best case. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you're having a good Friday. It's a little late for me. You know, I gotta do what I can. Appreciate everybody hanging out while I'm going through, the life things right now. Anyway, want to go over this while it's still fresh. I'm sure a couple people saw it on the Reddit. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. Mad Rat Toys actually put out a statement, basically an apology about all the things they were talking about. They let out a few things. I overall think it was an alright thing. I'm going to go over parts of it. If you haven't read it, feel free to go check it out if you want. You can also check it out right here. I'm just going to go over and let's lay out my thoughts. I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not going to add anything extra to it. I'm just going to give the honest opinion of how I feel about it, like you guys fucking care. I'm going to do it anyway. So Mad Rat Toys, once again, this is on Reddit. Dear Pokemon TCG community, we at Mad Rat Toys have made several colossal blunders in our first month of operating our retail store. We have failed ourselves, our customers, and most importantly, the community. Furthermore, we have received international criticism that is understandably deserved. We acted inappropriate in acquiring product in large amounts from one location, publicly boasted about it, and lashed out when receiving such criticism. We have to meaningfully and purposefully do better. We sincerely apologize, wish to make amends, and seek a path to forgiveness. The following are not meant to be justifications or excuses, but rather clarifications on where and how we have failed the community. Below, we are going to illustrate what we are going to do better. So, I mean, that's a good way to start for sure. I mean, I'm taking accountability for the entire thing. We'll go over what it's... I've read the whole thing already. I'm just going to say there's parts of it that I kind of think are BS, but I've given Seismic the benefit of the doubt, okay? And I mean, I see how that turned out. That wasn't really a good idea. But if he gets one, I think everybody can get one. So just hold off a little bit. We'll actually talk about this shit. Let me keep going though. Mad Rat Toys is designed to be a one-stop Pokemon shop. Businesses will purchase stock from various sources in order to provide product for their customers. The manner in which we acquired and then boasted about the product was distasteful to the extent that it appeared to potentially deprive others of obtaining that same product. Your concerns and criticisms are completely valid about the current situation. Why small businesses may engage in such practices is a topic for a much more in-depth conversation, To do our part, we will keep this practice to a minimum and communicate the amount we purchase from such locations. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man, but like the proper distribute, like you need to go through a distro. That's really the way that you're supposed to do that. Clearing out stores locally and fucking reselling all your stuff, eliminating competition. I'm never going to stand by that. I never think that's okay. You do what you want, just whenever you do it, you kind of got to own that bag. That's the only really criticism I got about that. We also made mistakes in our communication in the response for the intent of the product. The perception was that we were going to significantly mark up the original product at a greatly inflated price. On the contrary, our intent was to piece out contents into what are known as master sets, as well as sell the individual cards. In fact, we even stated that we would withhold from opening some of the product for individual sale. We already had a limited supply of packs available. In reality, all businesses purchase resellable stock from these wholesale warehouses. Regardless, our lack of distribution options and unavailability of this product anywhere else was our motivating factor. As so many of you have correctly pointed out, we will do better. So I just kind of don't believe that. I kind of feel like you were planning on reselling. And the main reason I say that, look, you want to bring it back, whatever, that's fucking cool. The main reason I say that whole thing is once again because of how you responded to these certain criticisms right here. I think that was the initial intention, but I think you kind of realized maybe you had a change of heart. Maybe you kind of saw what was going on. Maybe you weren't seeing it from the right way, how everyone else was seeing it. You don't respond like this to people if you don't plan on opening it. You would just straight up say, I'm not opening it. I'm doing this with it, right? I understand what you were saying about master files, but I don't 100% believe that shit, alright? That's just me. Fucking take it for what you will. I'm just some fucking idiot on the internet. Do what you will with it. We wrongfully lashed out at criticism after we posted our initial acquisition. This was inappropriate and we will continue to apologize. What we do not appreciate, though, is receiving threats of violence to us personally. We should have instead responded calmly and reported such instances to the appropriate authorities instead of the manner that which we conduct ourselves towards the community at large. We'll do better. Yeah, I mean, like, threats fucking actual violence going on with that. No one really should be doing that. Once again, I like Pokemon cards. I'm going to defend the community best I can. But we're not going to fucking, like, I'm taking a baseball bat and taking out your knees or something. We're not doing that crap, okay? Not appropriate here. Everyone deserves the criticism that they get, myself included. However, violence and all that stuff. If it was true, if you had those actual threats, completely agree. You should have riled up to the authorities and be like, yeah, fucking find these guys, take them out. We admit that the consistency of our social media strategy has been lacking. One such criticism we received led to accusations that we were employing techniques known as weighing or scaling product. We had posted on our forums a video showing us taking dimensions and weights of product, sealed product boxes, and other items. In a separate and later post, the caption and image seemed to indicate that we were weighing packs of cards to determine which contained more valuable cards and retailing the others. This certainly was not intended, as we view weighing packs as dishonest. Our lack of transparency left a vulnerable gap, which made assumptions of wrongdoing a certainty. We will do better. I mean, I'll give you that, maybe, possibly. I'm willing to maybe let that slide. Maybe. I'll eat my words possibly on that if that's what you were actually doing. It did look really crappy. It looked a little scummy from the way we were looking at it, especially with a couple of other things, but I mean, whatever. I'll give you that one, okay? Everyone gets one. Going forward, we must make the community feel at ease despite these mistakes and try to lead with better practices moving forward. For starters, we will conduct healthier business practices so that everyone can have a peace of mind about our company. We know our social media posts have been vague or unclear as to what our intentions and what our actual practices are. But from this point onward, we are going to be completely transparent with you as the community on our social media. Cool. Awesome. Great. Keep that stuff up. And last but certainly not least, only at the edge of failure can we enact great change. We are proud to announce the introduction of Grant Bunch, our newest advisor for social media networks. Hopefully that homie can fucking clean some stuff up. Grant has the advantage of knowing the internet behaves with his experiences from his own Discord community and other noteworthy online endeavors. We at Mad Rat Toys are thrilled with his assistance in ensuring all information is delivered as transparently as possible to you as the community. Grant will continue working for Mad Rat as he sees great potential for us even in the midst of all the controversy. We consider Grant as family and embrace his support. It is going to be a long road to rebuild and trust from the community. We appreciate your kind consideration. With best regards, Mad Rat Toys, cool, all that fun shit. They have the video down there for where they were weighing stuff. Like I said, sure, do your thing, whatever. Yeah, I don't see you addressing about the fake reviews. I don't see anything about that in this entire apology. I mean, that's very weird as well. But, hey, whatever. Everybody gets one. Like I said, I just want accountability in this hobby. I want people to own what they're saying. I want people to actually, if they're going to do some scummy stuff, they don't get to pretend to be not scummy about that stuff later. You don't get to act like, oh, well, I'm doing this for the good of people. We've seen that too many times in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and I'm not fucking seeing it again and letting it just fucking slide by in 2024. We're not doing that, okay? We're going to call it how it is, and if people are going to do this stuff, that's fine. Hey, seems sincere enough to me. You get one, everyone gets one. I'll be watching the rest of the time. If this stuff repeats, like it has with several other people I've given another fucking chance to, hey, I'm going to talk about it some more. You're going to receive more criticism, and that's just going to be the end of it. It's going to be on my page, and it's going to stay there. That's how it'll be. But, hey, you want to keep doing better, you keep doing you. Everybody, hey, they said their stuff. Give them a chance to actually do their thing. That is the community after all. And, hey, if you mean it, welcome fucking back, and just, hey, sell your cards. That's all I got. Appreciate it. I just feel like I said hey a lot right there. I don't know. It's a good word to say. Appreciate it, Virgin. See you later. Like I said, give them the benefit of the doubt. As of now, I've done it before. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe I won't. We'll fucking see.